Hey, and welcome to Cryptology for You, the channel that's not even about cryptology, but all about cryptocurrency. We're going to continue looking at our Excel spreadsheet that we're using to keep our portfolio offline. I'm your host, Paulie D, and let's get cracking into that. You're going to need to open up your copy of Excel. I'm using Office 2019, but you can use 365 or even OpenOffice if you wish. We're just going to concentrate now on making the blank sheet for our coins. So you should start by getting a new sheet. We're going to start now in column A. We're going to highlight 1, 2, 3, 4. I will zoom in so you see what I'm doing. And then we're just going to merge and center those rows. I'll also extend the size of column A to 100 pixels. So these cells here in column A are going to have the coins icon sitting in them. So now I'm going to highlight rows 1 through to 4 in column B. I'm going to merge and center, and I'm going to extend to 130 pixels. And then I'm going to color it in blue. We're going to use this one for our profit loss percentage. So we may as well right click on that, format cells, and set that as a percentage. 2 decimal places is more than enough. Now we're going to concentrate on columns C, D, E, and F, highlight them all, and extend them to 140 pixels. In C1, we're going to put in total coin. And then in D1, we're going to right click that. We're going to format that cell. We want it as a number. And because most coins can have many decimal places, we're going to make this 8 decimal places. Back to C1, we're going to have the average price that we purchased each of these coins. And this is a calculated column. And you want that in a currency. I'm going to choose US dollars because that is the currency that you get from Coinmarket Cap. I'm also going to make it 8 decimal places because Coinmarket Cap also provides the data with a number of decimal places. Now in C3, I'm going to put the total purchased, and this is going to also be in dollars, so you may as well format D3 as well, make that currency. This one can be 2 decimal places if you want, or you can make it more. Now in C4, we're going to put total sold, and that is also in dollars. And you may as well also pick that cell to be in currency next. So in D4, we want US dollars, and you can put that up to 8 decimal places. And now scrolling along to E and F, let's fill in these columns now. Right, in E1 we're going to have profit loss, and this is going to be in dollars. So in F1, format the cell, currency, 2 decimal places is fine, US dollars. And in E2 we're going to put total rewards. This is one of the advantages of the spreadsheet because you can put in rewards and adjust your average price buy-in for the coin. This is very difficult to do on places that have online portfolios. So column F then becomes a number, and it's going to need 8 decimal places. And in E3 we're going to have current price, and that's in dollars, and that's going to come directly from Coinmarket Cap. So in F3, you want to format the cells, you want it as a currency, and you do want to extend that to 8 decimal places because from Coinmarket Cap you get more decimal places. In E4, we're going to do current value. This is going to work out how much your coin would be worth if you sold it right now. So F4 is also going to be a currency, and you can up that to 8 decimal places and United States dollars. And finally in E5 we're going to have the unrealized profit. That is also in dollars, and you want that in a currency form. You don't need the 8 decimal places here. Done. Okay, let's just take a step back and see what we've created so far. So we're going to have our coin icon, we're going to have our profit loss, and we're going to have various bits of data about our coin coming into here. Let's hop on over to H, select H, column I, J, K, and L, and M, and extend those to 140 pixels. I'll zoom in so you can see what we're doing here in column H. So in column H we want the exchange, in column I we want the value in dollars, and in column J we want the amount of coin. You can highlight those, copy them through and put them into K, L, and M. And we're going to put in the exchanges. We're starting with Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, KuCoin, and Nexo. And we're going to leave this one blank. This is there in case you want to use Trust Wallet, MetaMask, or perhaps even Midas Investments. Because value is in dollars, we want to format those cells and make sure that that's set as currency. And you can up that then to 8 decimal places and set that as US dollar. Amount of coins, similarly, you need that as a number and 8 decimal places. And that should be the same over in L and M. So you do currency for L. And number for column M. And I'm sitting to 8 decimal places. Okay, let's zoom out now and see what we've got so far. So now we have our area where we're going to have our coin information, and then we're going to have area here where we're going to have our exchange information. Now we're going to need to make the table. Click on down into A6 and we'll start the table of purchases. From A7, highlight all the way through to F. Just select 2 rows, that's fine. And we want to format as a table. Now I choose to use this blue styled table. You don't need to have my table as headers. You're going to put those headers in a second. The first thing we should do is name our table. This is our purchases table. So long you're on the table design, anywhere you click in the table, this table name should come up. Change it to purchases. You'll need to change it on every sheet, or you will let it do its own naming. If it does so, it will start by using numbers, but it will hold the word purchases there too. And now zooming in on the table, let's start looking at column 1. We're going to turn this one into date, and that means highlighting the first 2 rows there in that column and making it a date. Now I use day, month, year, but you choose the way you like. For column 2, we're going to be looking at cost in dollars, which means then we're going to need to make this currency. So the 2 rows below, we want American US dollars. 2 decimal places is fine. Column 3 is number purchased, so the amount of each of the coin that you've purchased. So this is a number. Format the cells in the rows below as a number, and you will need 8 decimal places. Column 4 is cost per coin, and we're doing that in dollars, and so you will want to do that as 8 decimal places. So highlight those cells, select currency up to 8 decimal places and set it as United States dollars. Now column 5, we want rewards. And this is going to be number, format cells, number, 8 decimal places. And you're going to want column 6, you're going to want the exchange that you're holding that coin at. We'll use a drop-down box to hold the names of all the exchanges, and that will match the names in this table up here. So head on over now to H6, and we're going to put in sales, and this is going to be our table. Let's zoom in on that. Now you're going to want to highlight right the way up to L and format as a table, and I'm going to use green this time. Again, doesn't need headers. Now rename the table. It's sales. Remember, you can do that so long you're on the table design tab. You can hit the table name and change that. In the first column, we're going to have date again. So column 1 is date, and which means you format those cells with date. Column 2 is sale total, and that's in dollars. And you are going to want more decimal places, so format those cells as a currency, US dollar, with 8 decimal places. Column 3 is number sold, and that's a number, so format those cells. You're going to need 8 decimal places here as well. And in column 4, we're going to have the price per coin in dollars. So highlight the 2 rows below, format those cells as a currency. We want 8 decimal places again, and US dollars. And finally, in column 5, we want the exchange, and we're going to use the same drop-down box that we will get from this in the next video. Right, now save your work. This is a good time to save, and we will start putting in some of the formulas in the next video. Of course, if you didn't want to do all this yourself, I'm gonna put a link to the actual sheets up online. You can download those yourself, and they will have all the formulas ready to go. Of course, it's not ideal that you do that. It's much better if you see how this sheet progresses and you know what each of the cells do. In the next video, we're going to start adding some of the formulas, and we'll tidy up this sheet so that it looks a bit nicer as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and your blank sheet is ready to have formulas filled out. Don't forget to subscribe, because the rest of the videos are coming up in this series, and you could probably share this with a friend so that you can help them get their portfolio offline, as well as preventing them from getting scammed. I've kept this video free for you, and all my hard work. Would love some extra coin if you wanted to send it my way. Here is some addresses directly below in the comments. Feel free to fill that up for my Trust Wallet, and I will be very thankful. We'll see you in the next video then, when we're going to start inputting the formulas into that blank sheet.